Alright, in this problem here, we're going to have 3x squared plus 1. So let's go ahead and write that in. 3x squared plus 1. And we're going to be at the point 0, 1. Of course, we'll look at the graph here in just a second so you can get an idea what the picture is. And you know what? Let's name this function L. Yeah, why not? We'll name it L. Go here, change a few of these. Just showing you that you can name your function anything you want. Okay, let's so we're going to have to find the derivative first, and then once we plug the derivative, or once we get the derivative, then we're going to plug in 0, the x coordinate, to find out what the slope of the tangent line is at the point 0, 1. Let's go up and look at the graph and see what we've got on here. So this is the graph here of 3x squared plus 1. And here's the point. See if we can get it exact here. Well, I had it. Gosh darn it. Oh, there it is. So there's the point. You can see there x is equal to 0, and that d over dx is equal to 0, and that actually represents the slope. So as you can see that the slope of the line is 0, and notice that that line is actually parallel to the x-axis. Right, it's a horizontal line. All right. Okay, well, let's go up here and start working this thing out. Okay, so the first thing we want to find is this part right here. Okay, is equal to, so we're going to have 3, or not 3, not 2. And then x plus delta x. An extra space in there. Oh no, what happened? That's nice. Yeah, that ended up okay. Did it again. I did it again. Okay, is there a way that I can get rid of that? Alright. Okay, try that again. And of course this is squared. And then we have plus 1. So we're going to want to we're going to need to multiply this thing out here. So we have x times x is x squared, and I'm going to skip some steps on this, so hopefully you can keep up. While I'm multiplying this thing, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 3 across. You don't distribute the 3 across yet because this is squared, but I'm going to multiply this out in my head and then multiply the 3 across. Okay, so we have 3x squared. The next term would be 2x delta x, and then that 2 times 3 is 6. So 6x delta x. So hopefully you're able to keep up with me on this, and hopefully I don't make any mistakes. Alright, and then we have plus 3. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that piece right there. So we're pretty much good to go on that. So let's go ahead and write this stuff in. here. All right, so that's that part. And then we have minus. Now remember, because of that minus sign, we've got to distribute that minus. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and start a parentheses. Helps us not to forget. 3x squared plus 1. And I think what I'll do here is we'll just go ahead and copy all that. Oh, and then write it in. All right, so up here, oops. Okay, so as you can see here, we're going to distribute this negative across. We're going to knock those guys down. That's going to make that a negative. And get rid of that. And now we need to simplify this. We need to simplify this down. We'll do that on the next line. And I guess I should write an equal sign right here. I don't know if I've been doing that or not, but just showing you that this is equal to the previous line. Okay, so you see here we have a 3x squared and a minus 3x squared. And we know those are going to cancel out. And something is fishy in St. Louis here. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Oh, I see what it is. So you might have been screaming at me. There should have been a plus 1 right here on the end, because this is all of this piece here, then the plus 1. So I forgot the plus 1. That's okay. We'll go ahead and add it in. Of course, we could simplify that a little bit. Would make that a 4, but let me just go ahead and write it in right there, okay? And plus 1. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that, all right? So we have a plus 1 and, of course, a minus 1. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of those, and that negative 3x squared, that positive 3x squared up front, those are going to go away also. And so let's go ahead and get rid of them. Okay. Now, something else is fishy in St. Louis. That should have been a delta x right there. And so you're probably going, why didn't you write a delta x then? Yep. I just woke up not too long ago. That's probably half of this. Okay, so let's get over here. It's okay, no problem. Now remember, we're going to go ahead and put that in parentheses. Okay. So hopefully you caught that stuff. It was probably yelling, hey, you forgot the delta x too. Alright. And where we at here? Okay. Okay, I think we're good now, except right here